What is going on, guys? It is your boy AB Hammerhead 101. Today I've got for you episode 4 of my new series Rise of Reading. It's a career mode series, hoping to get promotion in my first season. As you can see, my scout came back from Belgium and England, gave me a few players I wasn't too interested in, also from Holland. Alex Pearce, my centre back from Ireland, wasn't too happy. He was a bit worried about the speculations surrounding me. I want to ask if I can have another chance basically to perform. So in the future I did give him a few more opportunities, but he definitely wants to get out of this place. Sim forward another few days, got a transfer offer for Pogbrinac. I was eventually definitely going to sell him, but I wanted to buff it up a bit more to 1.5 million, just so I could get an extra 300,000 because the value is 1.2 million. Sim forward another few days, we got a game against, I'm not sure what that team is. We got a league objective saying they want a successful season. They didn't say where we wanted to come in the league, but just successful. And Bolton, they accepted the offer for Pogbrinac, so he'll be off going to Bolton. Sim the game, see what will happen. Be very surprised if we get a win against AIK. I'm not sure what the league they're from. I think the Alavascan League, whatever. Yellow card in the 4th minute for Anton Ferdinand. Goal for, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that guy's name. Another yellow card for Milicevic. 52nd minute, 56th minute, nothing much happening. 1-0. Can Reading get a goal? Can Reading get an equaliser? Approaching the 90th minute now, 10 minutes remaining. No substitutions have occurred yet. 90 minutes, that's it. So the game finished 1-0 to our opponent. So hopefully the board won't be too upset with that. Nak Brenner came back saying that the swim wank Embo was unacceptable, so I gave up on him. Sim forward another few days. The deal between Ponigrac and Bolton had been finalised, so he packed his bags and he's off to join Bolton Wanderers, probably verse us and score in the future. Aaron Cool wanted to make a request, and Drenth said he was a bit tired, so he didn't want to play in the next game. So I obviously subbed him out. I put in the young guy, I forgot his name. I subbed out Guthrie for the young man Cool, because he looks decent, 60 overall, 18 years of age. Subbed in, took out Drenth as he was looking a bit tired. Put in some of the young people as didn't really matter. Put Cox in as well, and went straight into sim the match against Braga in the Liga Portuguesa, I think. Hopefully we can pick up the win. Started off pretty nicely, no goals. It's Braga, they look like a decent team, they got some nice players. 1-1, McCleary scores a goal, and Thiago Gomez scores straight away. Half time, Pardo scores for them. Pardo, 2-1, 20 minutes left. Can Reading get an equaliser? 15-14, 10 minutes left. Oh, 2-2, there we go. Clary gets a double, great stuff for the man. The game finishes 2-2, 90 minutes of football has been played. Not a bad result, could have been worse, we could have lost. As you can see, an update from the Netherlands, a few players look interesting. Jean-Paul Bottius looked interesting. I wanted to put a little bit on him because he looked decent. Has some nice pace, some nice skill moves. Decided to look at him. Now I wanted to get a nice mix of young players and old players in my squad. Didn't want to sign too many young players, but I've already played like a decent amount in front, so I can't really control that. But next transfer window, I'll definitely be trying to sign some more experienced elderly players that can come in and teach younger players. Aaron Cool was happy with the time that I played him, and Durant was also happy, so that's good to see. Advance forward a few more days. Season must start soon. Got a transfer offer for Hope Akpan. 600,000, his value is 375. I didn't want to sell him at all, so I put it up for 2.9. I put him up quite a bit because I didn't know where I wanted to sell him. 2.8 million, no way they're going to pay that much for him. So hopefully, well, if they do buy him, then I've got plenty of money to buy other players. Now this man, Oztunali, 18 years of age, is centre defensive mid, has high potential, looks to be a bit of a beast. I've 800,000 for him, see if I can pick him up cheaply. Also Ferris Biola, can't pronounce it, he's from French, from Olympique Lyon, offered 1.4 million. They say you should offer 4 million, but no way I'm paying that much for him. And the final player I looked at for today's episode was Adrian, the Brazilian cam, 19 years of age, forces skill moves, looks decent. And Jonathan Tah, his other player, centre back, 18 years of age, offered 700,000 for him. Hopefully I can pick him up cheaply. Decided to sim forward another few days, see if any of the offers from the clubs I just offered for come back to me. Feyenoord reject for Jean-Paul Bottius, so I go straight back in and offer a new one because I was really interested in this young man. Has high potential, good pace. I reckon he would sit nicely with McCleary and Durant. another fast winger, 1.8 million, I bumped it up to. He's a crucial first team player for them, so I'll obviously have to offer a lot more than that to get him, but you never know. Calgary reject offer, so do Olympique Lyon, and Nottingham Forest also have something to say. I'll check that later. Adrian offer something else. Offered 1 million first, put it up to 1.6 million. There's no way I'm going to pick him up for that much, but give it a go, you never know. Also offer for, who was the other player? Baoli. They didn't accept my previous offer, so how kind of them? Not really. So I put it, buffed it up a bit to 2 million. Hopefully they'll accept it. They want 4 to 6.7. There's absolutely no way I'm paying that much for him. So if I can pick him up for 2 million, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Nottingham Forest transfer offer for Apkin. There's no way they're paying anything for him. So sim forward another few days. Our first game of Capital One Cup is coming up. Get a transfer offer rejected from Hamburg for Tar and Bayer Leverkusen accept. So our new signing could be arriving soon. Mr. Oz Tunali, I think it is. Jonathan Tar, bump it up a bit from 700,000 to 1.2 million. Be really good if I could pick him up. Absolutely amazing. Good, cheap youth player. Nice player. As you can see, transfer offer accepted. 800,000. Absolute bargain. I know that he's going to grow massively, so I can sell him on maybe for quite a few years' time for quite a lot more. 3,000, 4 years, do not specify. Hopefully he'll accept. Player conversations, Cummings. He wants to be in the team basically. There were reasons I wasn't feeling 100%, now I'm over it, so he really wants to be in the first game in the Capital One Cup. Sim forward another few days to see what happens. In our inbox today we have scout update from Holland. Another set of players I'm not interested in at all. Bataillus again there. Calgary rejected, didn't seem, Feyenoord rejected, didn't seem too bothered because I didn't really want to pick him up anyway. Belgium scout, Turkey scout, and England scout, all more players I wasn't too interested in. Kurtzlima looked interesting, but he recently joined the club, so I realised there's no way I'm going to pick him up. Went to offer Adrian a new contract, a new transfer, sorry. Bumped it up from 1.6 to 2.2 million, sorry. Hopefully I can pick him up nice and cheap. Looks to be a nice little pickup if I could pick him up. Right guys, here's our first game of the season, you could say. It's in the Capital One Cup against Sheffield United. We're rocking our home kit, they're rocking their home kit, the red and white stripes. Beautiful kit there. Into the team management. Decided to sub a few players out because I wanted a pretty strong lineup. I didn't want to get knocked out of the Capital One Cup this early, as you know, the board wanted us to get to I think it was around 32, and as it currently is, we're in the first round, which is like 180 teams, so there's absolutely no way we're getting knocked out. So we put in Sifty at cam, Manga at striker, Durant right mid, McClary left mid. Nice little lineup there. We put in Cool we take out because he's a bit young, not too experienced. Akpen we put in, and that's the lineup. Ferdinand, Hector, Beta, Cummings. Let's get into the game, boys. First chance falls here to Sifty. Sifty on the ball, what can he do? Puts a delicious through ball to Manga. Dolly Manga's through on goal. Dolly Manga, what does he do? He passes the keeper into the back of there. What a brilliant goal! Brilliant goal in Capital One Cup. 1-0, 15 minutes in against Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday, my bad. Great little through ball by Sifty, the new signing. And, you know, great finish. In minute 24, mistake of the defence. As he has a shot, and the keeper with a big boy save. Brilliant save there by Adam Federici. Amazing stuff there. Later into the first half, Sheffield United with the ball. What can they do? Was puts a beautiful over the top ball to Murphy. Murphy, what does he do? He takes it in. Defenders aren't going towards him. Another shot. Rebounds. And it's a brilliant goal there by Sheffield United. Higdon with the goal. 32nd minute. Equaliser goal. 1-1. Let's see what happens for the rest of the game. Hopefully, Reading can score some more goals because we don't want to upset in the Capital One Cup in the first round. It would be absolutely disappointing. Game on. Into the 33rd minute, some beautiful passing around by Reading. Manga has the ball. What can he do? He sends over the top ball through to Williams. What does Williams do? He pokes the pass keeper, but it's just wide. Just past the post. Unlucky there. Unlucky play there. Dolly Manga on the ball. What can he do? He uses his strength, 66 strength to get past the defender. Uses his pace, has a shot to goal. He missed. That was shocking. What was that? Anyway, guys, that's the first half. Hopefully in the second half we can improve and score some more goals. On to the second half we go. A short free kick by Williams. Off to Akpan. Akpan, what can he do? He lays it off to Anton Ferdinand, the man. What does he do? He beats the defender. The shot. It's a goal! Brilliant play there by Reading. Off a short free kick. Ends up in the back of the net. 60th minute. Brilliant team goal there by Reading. Puts the score up to 2-1. Game on, let's go. Score some more goals, Reading. Let's go. A big clearance from a goalkeeper. They're playing, misses it. Manga's puts it through to 50 chips that chip. It's going in, it's going in. It's offside. Unlucky play there by Reading. Didn't look too offside to me, maybe a foot off, but unlucky play. It was time to make some subs. As you can see, I brought off Sifty, the beast, who had a decent game. I brought on Edwards, the man from Australia. I brought off Drenth and put on Mackie, the young man. And I also put on Cool for Akpan, as he was looking a bit tired. Hopefully these subs can have a good impact on the game. Late into the second half, 77th minute. Sheffield United playing around with the ball. Edwards with a big boy win. Plays it through to Mackie. What can Mackie do? He cuts in. Bang, the slide tackle. Dribbles past another, and it's a goal. What a super sub there by the manager. A managerial masterclass today. 79th minute, the super sub comes on, makes the score 3-1, putting the game off to bed. Great move there by the manager. 3-1. Let's go, boys. Very late into the game, 85th minute in fact. Some nice play here by Reading. Mackie puts a through ball to Dolly Menga. There's no catching him. There is absolutely no catching him. He gets through on his strong foot actually. Puts it into the back of the net. It's a goal. Brilliant goal there by Dolly Menga. 86th minute. That makes the score 4-1. There's absolutely no coming back now for Sheffield United in the Capital One Cup. Seeing Reading through to the next round. Never know, they might go all the way. Never know what could happen. As we come to the end of the game, it's nearly 90th minute. Look at this play. Mistake of the defence. Horrible pass, woeful defending. And how did he miss that? And as you guys all know, there's always 5 chances in the 90th minute. And Gareth McClary put through, brilliant finish. Nice goal there, Gareth McClary, making the score 5-1. I don't know, happy by the performance. Great play there. Nice through ball by the striker, Manga. Puts it through to Gareth McClary. Brilliant finish. About the 95th minute, they're put through. Look at this defending. That's all I can say. My keeper tries picking it up, runs into my own defender, and Wallace has the easiest finish of his life. Look at this. Absolute AIDS. Anyway guys, we ended up winning the match 5-2. As you can see, my player had actually had a shot and probably scored there, but we went through to the next round of the Capital One Cup, winning 5-2. Great result there for the boys. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more episodes, and as always, have a great day. Bye bye.